Okay, so mic audio looks good, game audio sounds good. Just waiting on the YouTube preview to do the YouTube preview thing, and then I think we're good to go. Gotta make sure that Thor doesn't wreck me here as I'm clicking through all the stupid YouTube menus now. But again, I think we're good to go. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Hope you all are doing well. Happy Thursday evening now. It's been a busy day here so far. Currently at about 7 million, yeah, a little over 7 mil for the arena. And that is what the plan is for tonight. Just keep rolling on all of that. I got all the 4 stars are refreshed, all the 5 stars are refreshed. 6 stars are not going to be refreshed for this stream. It's probably just as well because there's a good few of them. So I'm just going to keep rolling with this. Plan is for this to still be a pretty chill, laid-back stream, as they always are. But, you know, at the same time, too, chill and laid back with purpose. I gotta say, I think the only thing that's different or new since earlier is that I finally got that Storm video uploaded. So if you are curious what a rank 2 unduped 6-star Storm Pyramid X can do, damage-wise, I do invite you to check that out. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. And again, I mean, because it is a 6-star rank 2, it is fairly comparable to what a 5-star rank 5 would do. So if you are considering taking her up to rank 4, rank 5, 6-star to rank 2, whatever, food for thought. Definite food for thought. Doink, doink, doink. Actually, while I think of it. Sorry, I just had an idea for a little icon for the HUD here. Just needed to jot it down quick. Well, I still remembered. Definitely do recommend that. It's one of the first things they teach you going through any sort of art school or art program. That you always want to have, like, because I'm old school, you always want to have a piece of paper and pen handy just in case an idea comes to you so you can jot it down real quick, because ideas for anything, for illustration, for drawings, for graphics, whatever, are like farts in the wind. Pops in your head and then it's gone. So that way, if you write it down, that way you'll remember and be inspired for later. Dolmet saying hello, hello. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Hope your Thursday is finding you well. So I'm just running through the 4 stars here first. Because it's a featured grind, I want to get as many points as possible from all sources, and you would be remiss to forget your 4 stars in doing a featured grind, because when it's all said and done, running 4 stars as often as you can, preferably as soon as they come off a cooldown, nets you approximately an extra 10 million points by itself. So Adds up. Everything adds up. Dillman asking, how's it going? It is going very well. It's been a good day. Been a very good day. Very busy day. Had a pretty solid live stream earlier in the morning. Pretty excited to keep rolling with another one right now. Got that video uploaded. That Storm Pyramid X video uploaded a little bit ago. And overall, can't complain. It's been pretty good in real IRL too. Looking forward to the weekend. Also looking forward to Sunday when results are out. But that's getting way ahead of myself. Way ahead of myself. Yo, what's up, bro? Hey there, hi there. Good to see you. Good to see you. Figured now's as good a time as any to once again wish my top 50 arena grind buddy Max the best of luck on his grind. No, he wound up doing another second live stream a number of hours ago. He's a little bit ahead of me, I think. He was about 7 million at the time. I'm assuming he's done a little bit more since then, but still, all the same. Dude, Brawl pulling 5-star Doom. Holy cow, that is awesome. That is awesome. Big congrats on that new monster. That's awesome. Have you had a chance to play with a 4-star at all, or is this like the first time getting to tackle Doom? Either way, very cool. Very cool. Alright, so pretty even mix right here between Sassy Sparkles and OG Wolvie. I am hoping at some point now that like White Mags has been arena and OG Thor was an arena not too long ago and Expo Dead Force was an arena not too long ago, that they're just going to keep rolling with the throwback champs in arena. Be a great way to wind up getting OG Ms. Marvel, War Machine, Fix-It, the other Vision, not to mention Wolverine or Scarlet Witch. Can you imagine how high their arenas would go for? Like, they would probably go for as high as like a brand new featured champ, just because of who they are. Yo, hey there, hi there, Tom. Welcome, bud. Doing very good, very good. Still bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and excited about the arena grind. Still peppy and awake, even though I'm yawning left, right, and center. But I'm doing good. I'm ready for this stretch of arena grinding. Do that. Choppy, choppy, chop. So who do we got? We got Proxima. Let's throw up. Yeah, let's throw up this lot. Let's see what happens. If we kindly start, that would be much appreciated. Just keep on rolling. Oh, well, cheers, Tom. Thank you muchly. Cheers on digging that, digging the other videos too, and thanks for the well wishes on the rank up. Been having a lot of fun with them. A lot of fun with them. No regrets there. Definitely looking forward to in a couple weeks getting my hands on an Apocalypse. Do a second follow-up to that Storm damage output. Because as soon as she's a horseman, then it's just game over, man. Especially if you have Storm, Apocalypse, Professor X, and then presumably like Cable and I don't know, somebody else. Turn Storm X into a horseman and then rev up Professor X too. I'll just be having a right proper laugh. I have to start thinking who I want that 5th Synergy member to be. Brawl saying, I had a doubt. Do I save the live streams? I don't have a separate recording of it, if that's what you mean. But all the live streams stay live up on YouTube. So if you want to go back and watch or rewatch something, it's there for future posterity. I think as soon as you get... all we got to do is convince a couple of the bigger YouTubers that she's awesome. And then as soon as they start saying what we've been saying, then it's just going to catch on. It's just a matter of convincing everybody that her damage output is behind the special 3 instead of the special 2. Because as soon as, like, you're able to start flashing the big, scary, wonderful numbers in front of people, then they're like, oh, hey, she can do a lot of damage. Even though, like, the coolest thing about Storm isn't her damage. She just does a lot of damage. Then, yeah, then I think she'll start to take off. Elsa's much the same way. A lot of people are still sleeping on her, but she's slowly starting to pick up some steam. Which I very much appreciate as well. Very much appreciate. Stop it. Get out of here. Oh, yeah. Well, there should be a... I do believe that I've enabled chat to replay in the live streams, so... yeah, it should. And if it doesn't, let me know, because that's a setting on my end I need to change. But, like I said again, I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I did. Oh yeah, and now everyone's singing Torch's praises like they weren't throwing him under the bus a few months back. Dude's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Pretty cool. Cool enough to rank 3 unduped even. Yo, it is PC. What's good, People's Champ? Welcome back to the stream. Saved a spot for you. Turned the chair warmers on. Got a cold one poured for you. Welcome back, bud. Boink. Things are much the same since you were here last. Still sitting in the same chair in the same station, fighting the same dudes. But it's good. Blink. Do that, and dex that, and dex that. There we go. Hey, Sarge. First off, what's up, Sarge? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friend. You most certainly can have a bit of shoe shine. Most certainly. Thank you very much. Let me make known throughout the realm. Awesome. Yeah, there we go. There we go. One shoe shine for Mr. Sergeant Bourne. Wait for that. Come back. Come back. Come back. There we go. Bingo. Thanks you. Thanks so much. Much appreciated. PC asking, what's my seat number? Well, you can have any seat in the house. They are not numbered chronologically, so it makes putting a seating chart together a hell of a job, but it means you get any number you want. Thank you again, Sarge. Much appreciated. Boink. Tom's stopping in. What's up, Tom? And Matt Murdoch. What's up? Good lord, that cord. Sarge, thank you very much. Very, very much. Thank you. Thank you kindly. We'll do it that way because I think it's going to run off the page. I gotta adjust that. Save that for that project for another time. Much appreciated, bud. Much appreciated. Bait stopping in. It's good, bud. On my 3 shots at Aegon today, I duped Kingpin, Beast, and Netflix Daredevil. You are well set on the buff train there, bud. What a great opening. Yeah, dude. I don't know if you've seen Brian Grant's last, 3 opening videos, but he goes hard for those dual class for the same thing. He's going for Aegon. So between, I don't know, almost 20 dual class crystals and 5 6 stars, it's he feels the pain. Feels the pain. Sarge going for the 69. I don't know what the significance of the 69 is, but, you know, if you insist. I'll put that 69 up there for you. There you go. There we go. Oh. There we go. On the fly. On the fly. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Boink. I love it. I love it. Pulled my 5th 5-star earlier on my new account and got Omega. Dang, dude. Broke the game right there. I 100% agree. BG, I think more so than anybody, deserves some of that CEO Seaton God tier luck. If for nothing else, he's just a solid dude. Sarge saying there's a purpose to .69. Oh, okay. There actually is a inside joke. That I was not aware of. Here I thought it was just a 69 joke, which I am more than okay with. But what's the prof off bit? Or prof off channel bit? Do that, do that, do that. Got 2 more rounds of 4 stars after that, and then can dive straight away into the 5s. Of course, the one time I bring 2 skill, I get paired up with all mutants. Brilliant. Just my luck. Blink. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. So what do you think, guys? I want to do another character deep dive. Just like hunker down, figure out how to play a character, how to run them optimally. But I'm kind of torn between either doing Psylocke, Longshot, or Dragon Man, or Beast, now that he's awakened. I want to do a lot of them. Well, much appreciated, Sarge. Much appreciated. You bet. Going hard for the dude. But it'll be really fun because I haven't played White Mags in ages and ages and ages. So, it'll be cool. It'll be really cool to get. Got my fingers crossed. Thank you again, bud. Thank you very much. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Well, actually, that's what what's that other Marvel game? Not Future Fight. Is it Future Fight? The other one that Seaton plays. Where you actually 4 stars. Where you get a character, but then like in order to level him up, you gotta get like other different bits and bobs and pieces and whatnot. Yeah. Next episode of Boys is already out, so as soon as stream's over for me, that's when I'm watching too. We're already 5 episodes into this season. Good lord. I'm enjoying it. But at the same time, no, the other Marvel game. He used to have a second channel for that other game. I don't remember if it was Future Fight or what it was, but anyway, the character system was similar to what Tom was saying. Doink. And Dex. And Dex. And Kerblooey. Speaking of ideas, Strike Force, that's what it was. Yeah, I can remember. There's so many different Marvel games out there. And that's not even including like the console one. Avengers still looks cool for the campaign. Like I wouldn't want to invest a whole lot of time into the online portion for the grinding and progression and whatnot, but I would most certainly want to give it a spin for the story. If for no other reason than just the voice cast itself is just top notch. Because, like, what? They got Laura Bailey as Black Widow. Nolan North is... Is he Hulk? No, he would probably be Iron Man. I think they got Travis Willingham as Thor. Top notch. Top notch. It's all good, bro. All good. Thanks for hanging out, and wish you the best of luck. Take care, bud. Doing the grind here so far definitely reminds me why I do enjoy feature grinds. It's a very much a two-sided coin. Like, on one hand, it's a grind. It's definitely a grind. No doubt about that. But on the other hand, it's really cool to just catch up on a bunch of stuff, too. Shows, movies, podcasts. Just get caught up in other YouTubers, YouTube channels. A little of this, a little of that, you know. Because that is the cool thing about now. I mean, now being like the last 5 years or so. So relative now. But just like all of that is taking off, and there's so much cool stuff out there. There's so many creative, cool people doing a lot of creative, cool things. So many fun new things to discover and dive into, too, you know? Yeah, bro, I'll be here. I'll be here. So I'll catch you then, bud. Awesome. Good to hear, Tom. Glad that White Mags is working out for you. I'm just really excited to play him. My 4-star, I think, is rank 3 or something, so can't do much with him. I can take him out for like a dual target, but as far as anything else, a little bit spicier, a little bit more challenging, not so much. Doesn't work out super great. Do that, do that, do that. Doink, boink. Stop it. Stop it. Bad magic. You don't hear anything more about New Mutants, do you? Cheers. Like, that movie was in development hell for ages. Ages and ages and ages. And then they finally like threw it out into movie theaters as a canary in the coal mine. And you heard about it for like a couple days the first week it came out, and now nothing. So I don't know if it's still in theaters, if they just like quietly put it out to pasture or what, but hopefully that means it's coming to Netflix or HBO or something. Because I'd like to see it no matter how bad it is, because at the end of the day, it still is an X-Men movie. And I do like the cast. I mean, I'm biased there too. That's the last that I heard, Tom. That's the last that I heard. That it just absolutely bombed. It suffered from too many hands in the pot-itis. You know, like, much the same way that, like, the last Star Wars movie did. It's like, you had the original director with the original script and the original vision, and then, like, 10 people after that came in and muddied the water a little bit. So the final product was, like, a big gobbledygook. It kind of takes the fun out of it. Or the vision out of it, I should say. Not that there was vision in it to begin with, because that's the other studio. See what I did there. Yeah, jokes for days, everybody. Jokes for days. And tentacle, and tentacle, and tentacle, and tentacle. There you go. Spore's doing the work. All I gotta do is just stand there and look pretty. Let the spores do the rest of the heavy lifting. Not gonna lie, I did enjoy parts of the last Star Wars movie. Parts of it. Like, I really dug the training sequence with Rey in the beginning. I dug that Leia was her new master. Dug the yellow lightsaber at the end. I actually really liked the Kylo Rey battle on the Death Star, the wreckage. That was fun, well shot. In the little after the fight, the bit with Kylo when he was off by himself, I thought was a really fun surprise too. But outside of that, personally for me, not to knock anybody else, but for me, not a big fan. I actually, funnily enough, much rather preferred Last Jedi. Like, I think Force Awakens was the best of the three. It was the most fun, even though it was a slight retelling, heavy retelling of A New Hope. Flowed well, it was fun, and definitely had a lot of potential for future stories. But I like Last Jedi up until the last 15 minutes. Like, as soon as like Rey declined becoming Kylo's partner, I was just like, oh man, it's just so cliche. Really wish that she would have just gone along with it, and that's how the third movie would have started, that her and Kylo were teamed up. Just like building their own society. That could have been fun. Could still get that wonderful bit at the end with Luke on crate, but just frame it under different context. Rey didn't need to be there, so that could still happen. Yeah. Yeah, she did. And then by the time that, you know, Rise of Skywalker came out, she was effectively a background character, which is a real shame. Because he spent all that time in the second one, like, establishing her as a character and giving her things to do and all that. Regardless if you liked it or not, it still gave her something to do and opinions. Opinions unique to the character. So then to be like, yep, nope, never mind. She got the Finn treatment. Spend a whole movie building up a character, and then just like, oh yeah, never mind. What a shame. What a waste. Oh well, Mandalorian's coming out next month. So there we go. That's something. That's a breath of fresh air. Cheers. Hopefully. I mean, I'm assuming so. I like the team behind it. They did a solid job with season 1. Done a solid job with, you know, Rebels, with Clone Wars. I trust them. Trust them to keep it so it doesn't get overly convoluted with references or side stories that don't go anywhere. Oh, speaking of Mandalorian, the team that built and produced and brought Baby Yoda to life wound an Emmy for the efforts, for effects and the character work. So kudos to them. It was very well deserved. What's up? Yo, what's up, Laura? Ordered a large cheese pizza and put own toppings to put and made our own toppings to put on top. Very nice. Sausage, onions, peppers, mushrooms, and olives. Have you done that before? No, I haven't done the combo. I've only ever like ordered a pizza or made my own, not improved on the base model. I like that though. I like that. What's good, Grady? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, I wound up disliking my own video. You know, figure I should play devil's advocate, right? It's for that one time in grade school where I did the embarrassing thing, and like 20 years later, I still haven't forgiven myself for it. That's why. Oh. Doink. Yoink. Yoink. That could have gone really bad. Because I thought I had the timing down, whereas aura would have been down, but nope. Just up long enough for it to be problematic. Doink. There we go. Get out of here, dude. Alright, Sarge. Take care. Yo, what up, Rome? Welcome back, bud. Good to see you again today. How's everything? Grady's still salty that him and Woogie only beat us by like 4% of a boss, thinking they had the whole thing in the bag, letting a scrub like me and Shirmoy come up, practically clinch it. Guys, everybody's weird in their own lovely personal way. Honestly, if you weren't weird, then that would be weird. I mean, Laura's got a point too. If you're willing to put in the little extra time of doing your own toppings, like toppings are like anywhere between like $1 and $3 extra each. And if you want to throw on veggies, you can get like enough veggies to feed a village for that kind of money. I think it's more like orders the white rice and then just fries it at home. That having been said, though, too, I like putting. Now this might be weird. I do very much enjoy putting broccoli on pizza. Like if I'm doing like a garbage pail pizza or like a veggie pizza, then I do like to slice up some broccoli and throw that on pizza. Now I don't know if that'll work like Laura's way because it only tastes really good if you roast it or like bake the pizza from like the ground up. But it adds a really nice flavor profile to a pizza too. Spices it up. Yo, what's good, Black Panther? How's it going, my friend? Happy Thursday. I was about to say Friday because I have no idea what day it is. I'm losing all track of my life. But Thursday, because that's the day today. How's it going, bud? You know, honestly, Laura, between you and BG, you should like come up with your own spin-off YouTube channel where it's just like you guys making stuff at home. It's just like strictly a food channel. Like the conceit would be that instead of just like showing how to make the food, it's just you guys eating food. Like nothing else. Just you guys just eating food and that's the channel. I mean, I would do that. Get some sponsors. It's like, watch me eat your food on this channel. Brought to you by Wheaties. Wheaties. Because there's no freaking way I'm ever going to be on a Wheaties box. Now you guys are making me want pizza. Son of a gun. I'm so glad I eat dinner before I do these live streams, or else I'd be in trouble. But then again, like... what? How's the expression go? My eyes are wider than my mouth? Something like that? Basically, I want to eat more things than I actually can eat. But I'm like, yeah, I had this for dinner, but now I want cookies, and now I want cake and pie and pizza and brownies. Just load me up. Just give me one of all the things. Just keep it coming. Pineapple goes on pizza? Pineapple goes a lot of places. Not a big fan of it on pizza, though. But then again, maybe I've just never done pineapple pizza right. Because like each time I have pineapple on pizza, it's like these big chunks of pineapple where it's still super juicy and pineapple-y. Now, if you have like thin slice the pineapple, kind of like you do with a tomato, and then bake it, roast it, so you still have the taste of it, but it isn't like oozing pineapple juice all over your delicious pizza, then I think I'll be a bit more excited about it. Yo, what's up, gamer? How many points do I have? 8 million, something like that. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. See, what you gotta do, though, Laura, is you gotta have a different bowl for each day. Even if it's just the same bowl with a piece of tape on it that just says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on it. That way, people know you aren't just recycling the same B-reel for each video. And there you go. That is the $1 million idea right there. Just remember us little people when you guys get big. Eyes are bigger than your stomach. There you go. Black Panther has also got Elsa Bloodstone. Very cool. You are most welcome here. You are most welcome here. See, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, because you either need to cook it extra long, so like the pineapple cooks properly, or you need to make the crust extra thick so it doesn't just like fall over on itself, because you got so much stuff on top. All right, Sarge, get out of here, man. Go watch your show. Find out how they educate all those umbrellas in the academy. All right. That's right, I'm Quake. Last time originally this morning when I was Quake, I forgot that I was Quake, and I started fighting like a normal character. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm Quake. There's an easier way to do this. Black Panther saying, what act am I in? Currently, I've got all of the mainline campaigns done. So I've got Realm, Labyrinth, and Abyss done, and all of Act 6. Which reminds me, I gotta dive in and, work on the Book 2 beta, because that's only gonna be around for another 4 days, something like that. I mean, granted, I gotta work that around the arena grind here, but you know, I just need a time turner. Just like find me one of those Hermione time turners, so I can just relive the same day like 3 different ways. So then like the 3 versions of me will just be chilling here the whole time, just putting up points. Whoop. Black Panther, you asking me? Who's my dream 6-star? I mean, probably waking up Captain Marvel movie, I think, would probably be my my top choice. But otherwise, I don't know. Off the top of my head, maybe 6-star Apocalypse, probably. Just to go along with the 6-star Storm X and Professor X. 6-star Dragon Man would be really cool too. Rob, how do people get into the beta? Stupid random luck. Kabam effectively throws everybody's name into a hat and just draws out a couple of names. And yeah, that's it. Like if it's for a champion beta, you gotta have the character first on your account. So like for the Magneto beta a couple months ago, whenever that was, you had to have one of each of the Magnetos on your squad to test out. For book 2, I don't know. It's just like you had to finish Act 4, I think, and then your name was thrown in the hat. So like even if you haven't ever touched Act 6, they're like, here, you can try Act 7. It's like, oh, okay, I guess. Is 5-star Doc Ock good? Yes. He just has a very unique playstyle. And unlike some of the other champions where you just like, they're just really easy to play, Doc Ock has a process. You gotta practice with him. You gotta learn how to play him. He's good. He's just not like second nature, intuitive kind of good. Alright, so let's keep rolling with the 5s here. Throw up Ghost Rider, throw up Ronan, and Rhino. And then we'll just say that Bishop is the cutoff for champs I'm not going to use. Just because it starts getting dangerously close to death squads, and I don't want to do that. That's no fun. It's actually 100% what it is. Me and my BFF Dorkity Diggity Dave were talking about it, and that's what he was saying. It's like a giant magnet, and they just flood the reception room of Kabam HQ with like a giant kiddie pool with everybody's name that's ever played the game ever. And then whoever draws the short straw gets tied to the magnet. And then they lower the magnet with the Kabam employee into the kiddie pool. And like the person just like tries grabbing a bunch of names, and then whoever winds up getting pulled by the person on the magnet, that's who gets a beta invite. It's very technologically advanced, so I don't really want to get too far into the details, but that's definitely how it works. Guaranteed. Excuse me. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's really cool that Dave just gives out his number to all his BFFs, right? Like the old joke of like the salesperson who like has this giant trench coat with like a bunch of like watches and stuff on the inside. I feel like Dave could do that with all the different cell phones, with all the different numbers that he gives out for all his BFFs. Pretty sure that's how that works, right? I mean, that's how I do it. Stop it. I don't want to do any of that. Whoops. 2 science. Whatever. Man, does Adora still work for Kabam? That's a name I've not heard in a long time. Oh, it's all good, Panther. It's all good. That's right. I forgot. I forgot you did that. It was. It wasn't a quest though. It was a particular fight, wasn't it? For one of the community boss rushes. Oh well, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I mean, he strikes me as a good guy, and I'd love to meet him in real life, you know, at some point. But that's really cool. Good dude. Actually, funnily enough, it has nothing to do with Mission Impossible. It's its own separate proprietary information. It's just that when they went to go file the patent with the trademark office, they're like, isn't that what Tom Cruise did in Mission Impossible? And then some words were exchanged, it got pretty heated, and now they're just in contentious litigation with the US government. So, I mean, if you get a beta invite, just know that all of the blood, sweat, and tears that went into it. Well, it's just like in Dave's last video, right? You got to first off get your hair coiffed. That's the first step, and then from there, you know, then he just takes it from there. But if you don't have the coiffed hair, then it's just an uphill battle from there. Good. Good on her. I had a heck of a lot of respect for Adora. Because, as memory serves, she was community manager during 12.0, wasn't she? And I'm looking for Bishop. There we go. Hey, don't worry about the questions, Panther. I like answering questions. I have all the answers. That's why people always call me a know-it-all. And I'm like, thank you. And they kick dirt in my face and walk away. Wouldn't that be nice? You know, with everybody doing like a big Zoom chat, I'm surprised there isn't like a Zoom chat for all the, I don't know, big YouTubers to get together for an hour on a Saturday or something to just, I don't know, talk shop. Doink, doink. Yeah. Wouldn't that be rad though if that's how they chose people for the beta? Yep. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Because between all the hate and the backlash and the finger pointing and name calling or whatnot, yeah, she She handled that like a champ. Handled it like a champ. Because, I mean, nobody deserves that kind of treatment. Fun times. Fun times, everybody. If you weren't here for when update 12.0 came out, be glad. It was pretty much anarchy for a while. Pretty much turned me off on going to the official forums. 'Tis a spiteful place. Hey, what's up, Sheermoy? How's the grind going? I'm at 9 million points, something like that. So, I mean, it's not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. If it was a feature, if it was, whatchamacallit, Apocalypse grind, I'd be worried. But since Magneto is not going to be going for as high as Apocalypse, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Who's my first featured champion? First arena I ever grinded out for was for Captain America. So that was a while ago. Got me a 3-star cap. I was really happy about that. Because like my account was like a week old at that, and I was like, hey, there's this thing called Arena, and you can get characters. Hey, that's cool. So I didn't realize that they give you like a heavy handicap if you're got a brand new account for arenas. So I was like, hey, cool. I spent an hour doing Arena, and I got a 3-star champ. That's awesome. Practice, Rome, and it's in my blood. My family is big on the dry wit and sarcasm. Where is Bishop? There he is. Panther. Or like, what was the first 5-star that I grinded for? That was the first one, I think, Killmonger. So the first one was like, oh yeah, people were like, yeah, let's just wait and see what the arena winds up going for, right? Because like no one's ever done a 5-star before. And then it was Killmonger, and the people at the time were like, Killmonger? He's awful. I'm like, no, dude, this is a featured 5-star arena. You can get 5-star champs in arena now. You don't need to deal with like featured crystals. You can just like grind for them. So he went for a record-breaking 40 million points. And I got me a 5-star Killmonger. Didn't awaken him for like a year after that, but having the 5-star was really fun. But yeah, truth be told, it's exactly what Laura said. I do. And kudos to you and anybody that keeps the word malarkey alive. Including certain former vice presidents. That is water. Can you believe it? Straight vodka. Straight vodka. If I don't end tonight in cirrhosis, then I'm not doing Thursday night right. But yeah, it's just water tonight. I ran out of Kool-Aid. I gotta go to the store and get some more. Feed my Kool-Aid addiction. But yeah, it actually is water. I just keep reusing the bottle for Kool-Aid and water both because we got a filter in the fridge. So yeah, usually wind up killing like anywhere between 1 and 2 of these a day. It's refreshing. Me, I don't drink. Oh, right. I'm dry. I don't drink alcohol. In college, I used to wear the shirt that said, "Lips that touch alcohol will never touch mine." It's a very stylish shirt. Pop collar and everything. It's quite becoming. Yeah, no, I know. You got a serious finger wagging right there. Hey man, the way I figure it, actually, is actually really similar to the way that BG does it. Like for me personally, when I'm on the stream here, I try and keep it relatively PG-ish, 13 rated. Doesn't mean I'm not thinking something different, but for the stream, yeah, keep it PG 13-ish. Nothing too crazy. But for you guys in chat, yeah, have at it. Like there's some things that like I've just added into the banned words category. But for the most part, yeah, have at it, guys. Excuse me. You're welcome. Stop it. Stop it. You know, for some of these champions, just like Domino right there, where she like jumps in the air and hovers for like 5 seconds and does like 3 backflips. How do these characters not fly? I mean, you're already bending the laws of physics, so why not just like flap your arms a little bit and just fly? Hover off the ground a bit, avoid some attacks that way, improve your dexterity. I mean, these are the real things we need to be talking about in this game. None of this like lag or bugs or none of that nonsense. I want to see my champions flapping their arms like a maniac and like lift off from the ground a little bit. Well, I'll clue you guys in, unless it's just like overtly explicit. Like if it's stuff that you wouldn't want to like have found in your search history, then that's the stuff that's blocked out. I'll say it that way. Because you'd be and hateful overt stuff too, obviously. Internet's got enough of that nonsense already. Don't need any of that here. Exactly, Tom. Exactly. Like, there's some champions that just, like, hover and float already, like Doctor Strange and Supreme and Storm Pyramid X. Like, they hover. Okay, cool. They've somehow figured out how to break gravity a little bit, and they're just, like, hovering. Oh, that's outside. Okay, thank goodness that's outside. There's a kid hooting and hollering out there, and I'm like, oh, well, not my kid. Where am I at? No, this one. Where is Bishop? There we go. Do that, and do that, and do that. And go down there. Speaking of Storm, she's just popping up all over the place. Doink. Get some of those icicles coming out of nowhere. Excellent. Okay, that's cool. Awesome. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. You know, I'm surprised PETA doesn't get on Kabam's case, because, like, a huge chunk of the game is just punching a raccoon in the face. And then, like, if you really want to embarrass him, then, like, you backhand him and then, like, kick him. It's cruel, man. It's just cruel. Poor animals. You're forcing your tigers to wear, like, one-piece jumpsuits? What the heck? That ain't right. I mean, most everybody in this game has, like, an animal bend, right? You got a lot of insects, you got a lot of animals. You got, like, furries dressing up like animals, like Killmonger here. All I'm saying is that we need to have equal treatment of the animal characters. Hashtag buff Rocket Raccoon. Again, these are the things that we should be complaining about to Kabam. It's like, guys, I know you, like, Stealth Spidey is broken right now. I know that Elsa's Special 3 is broken right now, but could we just put a pin in that and deal with the underlying issues? Like, what the heck? Like, Korg, like, brings out an animal to use as a punching bag. What, as a shield. He does, like, the Princess Peach thing where she pulls out a Toad in Smash Bros, but he pulls out a Meek. Like, don't get me started on the mistreatment of the Mushroom Kingdom people. Those guys have had it hard enough. Start a whole thing with, like, real world video game nonsense crossovers. Yeah, but that buff was, like, what, 3 years ago, something like that? Yeah, but by that logic, like Ebony Maw is never gonna get another buff. He's already been buffed. It's just that his buff sucks. Same with Rocket. Rocket's buff was great, but it's already outdated. Doink. Like, Rocket's buff was kind of in the same logic vein as Spider-Gwen's old Special 1, where it just, all it did was just switch stances. It's like, hey, it's cool, you can do that now. But there are easier ways of achieving the same thing nowadays. Plus, you've got, like, ridiculously low utility, so... Man, I've done that before, though. Like, I've with vodka, no. Nah, I don't think I will. Didn't work out super great. Went better than I thought it would. Still didn't work out super great. That's right. Forgot about that. I love little Easter eggs like that. Like, stuff like that's so much fun. I had a buddy who used to work at as an Imagineer for Disneyland. And, you know, you wind up touching a lot of the different rides in Disneyland in terms of design and updates and whatnot. But he was just telling me some of the stories about, you know, him and some of the other employees there. And just the obscene amount of detail that they put into literally everything, because it's Disneyland and of course you would. How, like, everything has purpose. Every text everywhere is like a full featured, like, in-canon story. You go to Star Tours and there's like the Star Wars language every place. All that stuff says stuff. You know? So it's not like they're sneaking in dirty messages or something, but at the same time too, they're having a little bit of fun with it. I mean, to each their own, but if I'm going to have a nice, tasty beverage at the end of my day, I'm making it a bourbon. Get a couple ice cubes in there. And just enjoy. Nah, Laura, you're making that one up. You're making that one up. I wonder how it would be to be that wife, though. So, honey, how was your day at the office? It was awesome. I pitched a character, and we're designing a character for the video game based off of you. Oh, really? Tell me about him. Well, it's a grumpy character encased in metal with chronic back pain. So every time I see it, I think of you. Aw, you're so sweet. hate to think where they got the reference for Aegon from then. Like, I'm sure it came from a good place. I'm sure it came from a good place. Oh, really? So the actual... Okay, that's fun. That's fun. So the characters are like the in-canon continuation of it. I like that. I really like that. That's cool. Hey, being behind the camera is an awesome spot. That's why I always enjoyed working crew on some shoots. Because you get the anonymity of being in the background. But you're still there for all the stories and stuff, too. Being part of the excitement and action. Yoink, yoink. You should start your own little docu-series. Behind the scenes. Just candid, straight interviews. I think someone was doing that, right? One of the, like with the MCOC podcast was getting some of the bigger content creators on for like frank, just not interviews, but just straight talk, I guess. Stuff like that, that's fun because everybody has their on-camera personality and then like their off-camera personality. Like there's a lot of overlap, but there's a lot of stuff that's like unique to what you put out there and stuff that you don't. I know. I know. I would watch it. I love that kind of stuff. But, I mean, if it's not like a crystal opening with CEO in the thumbnail, it's not going to get as many views. I think that was something that Seaton was saying at some point. I think whenever he was, whenever he hit that last huge subscriber milestone. Because like the fun stuff to make, or like the gameplay, really getting into the weeds sort of stuff. But again, it's like, not the clickbaity stuff, but the crystal openings do a lot better, a lot more overall interest, I think. So you get people like Cow Will just absolutely exploding out of nowhere. Doink. Well, I appreciate it, Laura. I appreciate it. I really do. I love stuff like that. Speaking of which, when they wound up coming out with Civil Warrior, which I think was one of their first like unique characters, right? I was really interested and then kind of bummed out after the fact because they released like a full like cosplay breakdown. Like if you wanted to make your own Civil Warrior armor set, like hey, this is the like down to this is the Pantone color for the blues. I'm like, that's so cool. They haven't done one since for some of the other characters, you know, your Gillies, your Morning Stars, Gilly 99s, Agons. I know it's a lot of work to do it, but again, stuff like that, it's so cool. Yeah, well, Laura, don't feel bad about that. There's a lot of that going around. A lot of that going around. But it just gives everybody an opportunity to do other things too, right? What up, Mr. Amazing? I have awakened my cat Beardo and pulled a 4-star Warlock yesterday. Big congrats to you. Those are two very cool things right there. Awesome, bud. What do you think about a Warlock now that you got him? Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I am absolutely 100% sure of that. And I'm sure that they were in a huge pickle with like the Black Widow stuff a couple months back. Because like that movie's coming out like sometime in the next 10 years. But like, hey, you know, the movie was supposed to be out now. We've got the characters developed. We got the assets. What should we do? Like, I don't know if, was it Zemo and Falcon Cap were supposed to be next month or the month after, allegedly. But, you know, Lori knows what's going to happen with those characters now, too. Is Warlock worth a 4-star generic gem? No. No. He's worth a tech gem if you got one, but not a generic. That being said, Warlock definitely does deserve to get ranked up as far as you can take him. It's just that 95% of his kit is available unawakened, and the awakened ability is just like, you know, the cherry on top. So again, if you got the tech gem to do it, yeah, cool, awesome. But yeah, don't blow a generic on it. But I'm sure for like some of the character descriptions, like the character bios and whatnot, the stuff you can say and can't say all has to get approved and reapproved and whatnot. Like case in point, when we had the Stealthy and Mysterio out in the same month, right? Mysterio originally came out as a hero character because they didn't want everybody to suspect that Mysterio was going to be the villain of the movie, except if you've ever read a comic book in the last 60 years, it's like Mysterio's the villain. So then, I mean, lo and behold, a month later, it's like, surprise, he's actually the villain. And everybody who's read a comic book the last 60 years is like, well, yeah. Stuff like that. But I do not envy Gabe's job there. Do not envy Gabe's job there. Like the red tape, I'm sure that they've got to navigate through. Especially now that Disney Marvel owns just about everything Marvel related. Oh yeah. Tired? I don't know what you're talking about. Not me. I got miles to go, days to go. I've just accepted this is how I'm going to look now for the next couple years. It's the way I've looked for like the last 2 years, year and a half, 2 years. Like I look back at pictures of me from like 3, 4 years ago, and it's like, good lord, that guy's a child, a well-rested child. And now I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh good lord. Send that face in the mirror to a home. Throw away the key. But I mean, again, also for that legalese, that's why you can't call him Daredevil Netflix anymore either, because you know Disney's got their pissing match with Netflix right now. Yo, what's up, PP? How's it going, bud? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the festivities. How's everything going with you this fine evening, huh? Yeah, pretty much, Shermoy. Pretty much. You know, I joke about it, but I'm actually entirely serious, too, at the same point. The fact that I've got as much hair as I still do, and the fact that there's as little gray in my beard as there is a huge win in my book. Laura, I know you're being totally serious. I know you're being totally serious, and I want to respect being totally serious. But at the same time, too, that opens up the possibility for so many jokes. But that's cool. That's cool. Bummed out I didn't wind up taking advantage of going to any of the different meetups or cons the first few years. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. And I haven't stopped watching him ever since. In fact, I'm watching him right now. Always watching. Always. Hey, there it is. Pee-pee with the shoe pun for the evening. The evening would not be a success were it not for pee-pee and the puns. The PPP, as it were. Nah, man. Then I'm just gonna take up the rocks approach. I'm never gonna age if I've got no hair to document my age. I'm like, yeah, I just forever look like I'm 40 something. Or I could just like color it and just wear a really bad toupee. Be like Matthew McConaughey or Chris Evans and get a bunch of hair plugs. Is Vision Arcus worth awakening? Not really. Not really. All the Arcus's awakened ability does is that gives him a chance to shrug off debuffs. A debuff every 10 seconds, something like that. So it's nice if you want to put Arcus on defense because he can shrug off parry, which can be annoying. But offensively, it's not super useful. You know, you got a lot of other skill champs like Elsa, like Crossbones, Ronin, number of others that can just shrug off debuffs by themselves already anyway. So it's not a needed, necessary bit. PP doing the Lord's work there. Doink, doink, doink. That's when BG tells Laura to stay out a little bit longer. Give it another few days. Just add another couple weeks, you know. Doink. Alright, so got a few teams, 5-star teams left here to run. 4, 5, 6 squads. It's pretty good. Not too bad. That wasn't a yawn. I was just testing to see if I could unhinge my jaw, and unfortunately I still can't. But I'm sure I'll be practicing some more here. So one of these times I'm going to get it. It's the only way to be able to eat some of those delicious giant sandwiches. Is to just like embrace your inner snake and just like dislocate your jaw a little bit so you can fit the entire sandwich instead of like smushing it or like only eating like the top half and then eating that and then going back and eating the bottom half. It's like, no, I want to eat it properly. I want like the proper Dagwood sandwich. Dagwood. That guy. Then you go, I can make this pencil disappear. Or you just go full John Wick and it just doesn't doesn't wound up working out well for me. One or the other. I used to though. That's no fun. That is no fun. See, there we go. Practice number 2. I'm getting better. Oh. Oh, okay, well, good. Wish I had known about that a couple years ago. Jaw used to pop out all the time. Not like, so it'd be all like slack jawed and hanging there, but like I'd hyperextend it and then it would pop. My face would ache for the rest of the day. See, but he's already got the 6-star Aegon, so it's like... Doink, boink. Doink. Doink. And do that, and do that, and do that, and do that. A little bit of copy pasta. Is copy pasta still relevant internet lingo, or is that just dating me terribly? Because I've caught myself saying copy pasta in non-internet conversations. I'm aware of it, and I don't care, because it's fun to say. However, I also realize that I have been saying it for a long time, which in internet speak means it's probably horribly out of date. Hasta la pasta. Hey man, as long as they've got, it sounds like a great restaurant first and foremost, and hopefully at this great restaurant that I'm just magically inventing and expounding on in my mind, that they serve delicious carbonara. Not like, hey, let's crack open a box and just make instant carbonara. No, like, hey, I know what I'm doing and this is going to be delicious because I take my time with the carbonara. With like actual bacon instead of, hey, let's scrape something off the bottom of this cardboard box and call it bacon. Bacon. What does Emma Frost Awakened ability do? It does 2 things. First of all, if you've got her on defense, it inverts the human player's controls when she throws specials, so it makes it a little bit more challenging to evade them. And then the second thing she does is that, similar to, I don't know, Magneto, Gwenpool, stuff like that, if she takes damage above a certain % of her health, she shifts back to the diamond form, so she reduces that damage. Do that, and do that, and do this, and do that, and do this, and that, and the other. Boink, doink. Stop it. Stop it. Don't burn me, bro. Do that, and do that. Get out of here. No. I don't want to dex the special. Get out of here, dude. I have full-on conversations with the game. I realize. I've had my wife come out and is like, who are you talking to? Just me, hon. Just me. I'm sure that's normal and healthy, right? Of course. Naturally. Why wouldn't it be? Nice. Alright, so we are on the downward or tail end of the stream. Just gotta get through a couple more of these. And we'll be in good shape. Good shape for day one. Still, I'm feeling really good about it so far. It sucks that those little, well, actually, no, I take it back, because Apple has those earpods now, right? Which is very helpful. But, like, before earpods were a thing, that's when the little Bluetooth headsets were a thing. Now is the running gag is that, you know, if you talk to yourself normally or by yourself naturally, you just get one of those little Bluetooth earpieces. That way people always think that you're on the phone with somebody instead of just talking to your best friend who only you can hear. It's not that he doesn't exist, he's just very shy. It's normal, right? I actually had one when I was a kid. Or teenager, I guess. I thought it was the neatest thing. But that thing had like no battery life. You would use it for an afternoon and then it'd be shot and you had to recharge it. Get maybe like 3 phone calls out of it and then it's shot again. But dang it, it's what we had and we liked it. Back in my day. Back in my day, back before the turn of the century. Tom asking if I'm grinding for Mr. Barbecue Hands. Yes, I am most certainly grinding for Barbecue Hands. I have seen too many people going for Professor X crystals and not getting a single Professor X, let alone a 5 or 6 star version. And I'm like, yeah, I would rather put in the work and get one that way. Besides, I'm due for another featured grind. Text that, text that. And pew pew. I was gonna say, see about getting a raid going, but it looks like nobody else is streaming. Streaming in English, at least, I should say. Alright, Laura, take care. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll catch you next time. Oh. Should probably pay attention a little bit closer. It might help. That might help. Food for thought. I don't know, Tom. I don't want to jinx myself. Don't want to jinx myself. So the last thing you want to do on a grind is to get cocky. Or confident. Because then you're hosed. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Let's throw up Kang. It's still weird to me that I've got a Kang now. Do this. Alright. So, heads up. Fair warning to everybody. It's going to be the penultimate set right here. So I got this one, and then I got the Dragon Man. And then I think that's a pretty good place for the evening. Can't wait to try Kang out with the Apocalypse Synergy too. Get all those Furies. Actually do some damage. It's gonna be weird. Stop it. No. Don't go unblockable on me, you clown. I can't parry that. That's the name of the game for arena grinding. Parry attack, parry attack, parry attack. Is Legacy better than Seaton? I think Rob is better than both of them, personally. Just don't tell him I said that. Yo, what's up, G-Sync? Welcome back, bud. Good to see you here. Doink. Yeah, probably, yeah. Oh, I would have KO'd her anyway. I was worried because I wasn't sure that Special 2 was going to KO her. I was pretty sure it was, but if I'm wrong, I'd have been dead. Nobody wants that. Yo, what's good, Swag? Good to see you, bud. Glad you caught me. Or glad I caught you, I should say. Just in time for the last round for the evening. How'd the practice go for... I saw you were streaming earlier. I didn't get a chance to stop in and say hey, but I saw you were streaming. How did what, Zone 8 treat you guys? Nice, nice. I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll wind up streaming something else on that channel too. Diversify a little bit. Play some Mario or something. Mario and then Manhunt. Do a nice little back-to-back. Cheating, dude. You're cheating. I call shenanigans. do that, do that, and do that. Uh oh. Can I read what sent you online? Alright, PP. Just for you. I'll do it, where are we at? Y'all can enjoy the, where are we at? Y'all can enjoy the lovely desktop back here. I'll go check that out. I know, Swag. You're a pro. Yeah, tell me how you do it. Alright, so PP says, how to buff Drax passive ability invisible. When Drax idles for 0.5 seconds, he becomes invisible and attackers' first hit will miss. Drax gains a 10% passive fury for every miss, stacking up to 100% at 10 passive furies. Drax becomes unstoppable for 2 seconds after specials and combos ending in medium attacks give critical bleeds. Yeah, dude, I think that'd be pretty fun. Like, that would be the only thing that they would need to change with his kit, too. Like, he can still have the same other attacks, same everything else. Just change that. I'll be happy with that. Maybe just, like, sprinkle in a couple extra synergies for kicks. Oh, well, there you go. That's why. Cheating. What's up, Melvin? Good to see you, bud. Glad I caught you here at the tail end of things. Ah, there you go. Swag letting us in on the secrets. Yeah, dude, you got that nice big fuzzy nose there. It's awesome. Alright, guys. That is going to do me for tonight. I want to thank each and every one of you here for watching, hanging out the last couple hours. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Getting to talk with you guys is always the highlight of doing the live streams here, so cheers to you. Looking forward to hoping catching you guys same time tomorrow night. Gonna be keep rolling with the featured grind. Same time, same place. So, hope to see you then. If you haven't already, if you would kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, all that stuff does help me out immensely, and I do very much appreciate it. But until next time, everybody, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe, and be well, everyone. Bye for now.